I start in the name of Allah, the most beneficial, the merciful. This is 1:45, and our given time was 1 o'clock, but it does happen. No warning, no complaint. That's fine. I'm going to start today this event, which is named as Independence Day of Pakistan. That is 78th Independence Day of Pakistan. And Dundee is celebrating this event for 4 or 5 years now, but other people are celebrating since it came to existence. The guests are on their way. Our honourable guest is here, Lord Provost is here, Cabinet Secretary Shona Robinson is here, Heather Anderson is here, Leader of the Council, Mark Flynn is here. And I would like to say thank you and welcome to all my sponsors on the right-hand side who sponsor this event. Without their support, it will not happen. And this is all about the Pakistanis, this is all about the Dundee, this is all about the Scotland. We are gathered here to celebrate Independence Day of Pakistan. Let me tell you one more thing very clearly. This event will be all, the medium of this event will be in English, and I welcome Mr. Joe Fitzpatrick, who is a member of Scottish Parliament. I welcome him and I just invite him to have a seat as an honourable guest. So our program will be in English, and again, celebration means celebration. Celebration means celebration. We are happy we got the independent Pakistan. You have already noticed and observed in all over the world, different countries, different cities, they have their own style of celebration. We have our own style of celebration. This is the one kind of happiness we enjoy together. In the name of Allah, I will call upon my honourable brother, Muhammad Adil Qasmi, to come and officially start this event with the recitation of Holy Quran. Muhammad Adil Qasmi.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين الرحمن الرحيم مالك يوم الدين إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين اهدنا الصراط المستقيم الحمد لله رب العالمين الرحمن الرحيم مالك يوم الدين إياك نعبد صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم اهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين صدق الله العظيم. In the name of Allah, the glorious, the gracious, the merciful. Praise be to Allah, Lord of the worlds, the most gracious, the most merciful, Master of the judgment day of judgment. Is this you we worship, and upon you we call for help. Guide us to the straight path, the path of those you have blessed, not of those against whom there is anger, nor of those who are misguided. Sadaqallahu al-Azim.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Mr. Adil Kasmi. No, I will invite Sister Faiza Adil Kasmi to come and do the nasheed for the salutation.
سلم دائما أبدا على حبيبك خير الخلق كلهم محمد سيد الكونين والثقلين محمد سيد الكونين والثقلين محمد سيد الكونين والثقلين والفريقين من عرب ومن عجم مولاي صلي وسلم دائما أبدا على حبيبك خير الخلق كلهم هو الحبيب الذي ترجى شفاعته هو الحبيب الذي ترجى شفاعته لكل حول من الأهوال مقتحم مولاي صلي وسلم دائما أبدا على حبيبك خير الخلق كلهم أنت نور الله فجرا
No, some of my honourable guests, they need to leave early, and I'm still waiting on my honourable Consul General Pakistan. So sooner he comes up, I will wind up as early as possible. So now I will call upon Mr. Adil Kasmi to come and just national song. So when you sing a song, we will all clap with you, Adil, and I will call Mr. Adil Kasmi, please. When somebody sing a national song, you can clap. This is the celebration, as I said. Adil.
वतन से मोहब्बत ईमान की अलामत है. Love towards your country is a part of your faith. So join with me in this beautiful poetry. ऐ वतन प्यारे वतन, ऐ वतन पाक वतन, ऐ वतन पाक वतन, पाक वतन, पाक वतन, ऐ मेरे प्यारे वतन. तुझसे है मेरी तमन्नाओं की दुनिया पर नूर, अज़्म मेरा कवी, मेरे इरादे हैं गईयों. मेरी हस्ती में अला है, मेरी मस्ती में शऊर. जहाँ फिजा मेरा तख़य्युल है तो शीरी है सुखन. ऐ मेरे प्यारे वतन, ऐ वतन पाक वतन, पाक वतन, पाक वतन, ऐ मेरे. आप भी मिलकर पढ़िए. ऐ मेरे, हम सब वतन से जितना प्यार करते हैं, कमों में उसकी आधी आवाज होनी चाहिए. ऐ मेरे प्यारे वतन, ऐ वतन पाक वतन, पाक वतन, पाक वतन, ऐ मेरे प्यारे वतन. मेरा दिल तेरी मोहब्बत का है जां बख्शे दया. मेरा सीना तेरी हुर्मत का है संगीन हिसार. मेरे महबूब वतन, तुझ पे अगर जाओ निसार, मैं ये समझूंगा ठिकाने लगा सरमाया-ए तन. ऐ मेरे प्यारे वतन, ऐ वतन पाक वतन, पाक वतन, पाक वतन, ऐ मेरे प्यारे वतन, ऐ मेरे प्यारे वतन. और हमारा कौमी मिली नगमा जो शायद हर बच्चे को याद होगा, उसके सिर्फ पहली लाइन दोहरा कर मैं आप सबको जगा कर वापस जाने लगा हूँ. दिल दिल पाकिस्तान, जान जान पाकिस्तान, दिल दिल पाकिस्तान, जान जान पाकिस्तान, दिल दिल पाकिस्तान, जान जान पाकिस्तान, दिल दिल पाकिस्तान, जान जान. ऐसी ज़मीन और आसमां, इनके सिवा
thank you very much again. The people are coming in now. The crowd is building up. We are celebrating independence of Pakistan. No, I'd love to introduce the personality, the honourable personality of the Dundee. You know, she's with us for a long, long time. Whenever we need any services, she's doing her level best. I always say she's the lady of the community. I know, and for your kind information, she's not going to stand in the next Scottish Parliament election. But since so many years, she is serving in Dundee, she's serving our community. Even this is the matter of our mosque, mandar, churches, any problem, any issue, she's always there. And I love to say thank you because she's so busy. Thank you very much for coming and giving us an honor on Independence Day. I mean, the personality name is, I love to call her to share her feelings and views with your claps. Shona Robinson, please.
Assalamu alaikum. Afternoon, everyone. It's good to see you all here. First of all, can I just reassure you, I'm not going to sing, and for those of you who know how badly I sing, it's a huge relief to all of you. I can tell you about what wonderful voices we've just heard. I want to say a big thank you to the organisers and the sponsors of this event. I've been coming for a few years now, and it just gets better and better every year. And I think a lot of that, I have to say, is down to Kaiser, who goes the extra mile to help to organise such a prestigious event. And of course, this year's event, you'll have the company of the First Minister of Scotland, John Swinney, and that is something that will be a highlight of the event, I'm sure. 78 years of independence for Pakistan. You know, I will just say maybe one day Scotland will share the stage of independent countries alongside Pakistan and others. That's something that we want to see happen. Now, friends, it would be remiss of me not to recognise on a day of celebration some of the heartache and devastation that was seen in northern Pakistan due to the flash floods with hundreds of lives lost, and that might touch people within Dundee who have family in that region, and our thoughts and prayers are with all of those affected by that terrible devastation. And just finally, it's really an honour to be with you today to celebrate Pakistan Independence Day. I'm very, very sorry I'm not going to be here for the whole event. I've got a summer tour of the islands, Orkney and Shetland, that I'm going to head off to get the ferry over to Orkney. So I am sorry about that. I hope the event goes well. It is a jam-packed day, programme of speakers and of course some delicious food, and having sampled it over the last few years, I'm very sorry I'm not going to be able to sample it again today with you. So have a fantastic day, a celebration of Pakistan independence, and I am sure that even though I won't be the member of the Scottish Parliament next year at this time, I'll always be a friend to the community, and I look forward to continuing that friendship. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Shona. What do you think? Is that clap enough for your representation? And this is honour in all over Scotland. You must have seen the Independence Day programme. But the quality of this programme is the First Minister are here, the Cabinet Ministers are here, the Parliamentarians are here. They are with us with our happiness, to share our happiness. So this is again, we are enjoying and celebrating the blessing of independence. So I was waiting for the Consul General, but for the long time services for the community, for the constituent in Dundee East, Dundee Multicultural Association has decided to give her a award which is called Lifetime Achievement Award for Shona. So I will call upon my team, which is the Dundee Multicultural Association team, President Mr. Naim here, and my team, please come on the stage, and we love to award Shona for her excellent, outstanding services.
Guys, look here.
Thank you very much. Again, on behalf of the Dundee Multicultural Association, I welcome all the honourable guests from Aberdeen, from Edinburgh, from Glasgow, around all over Scotland. And my honourable guests are here, especially the Joe Fitzpatrick, which is MSP for the West, Dundee West constituency, and we have Stephen Gethin here, Member of Parliamentarian, Member of Parliament, Westminster, Chris Law, which is our Dundee West parliamentarian. He phoned me in the morning due to general reason he couldn't make it. But John Swain is on his way. Our Consul General is on his way. Hopefully the things are on time, and I will call upon, always they respect, they honor us. Your attention will be very important here. If you are sitting in the gathering, we are here for celebrate, and I will request you to pay your attention to show being a civilized citizen of Pakistan. So I will request Mr. Lord Provost, please come on the dais and say some words. Thank you very much. Pakistan! Pakistan!
Good afternoon. And like Shona just alluded to there, I was thinking the same thing. I'm so glad I don't have to sing anything. I'm not making speeches about the worst voice in the world. But I will say that the voices that I've heard this afternoon are absolutely beautiful. They're stunning singing, and it was a pleasure to hear. So thank you for the invitation as the head of Civic Dundee to this Pakistan Independence Day celebration here at the Bonar Hall. This family community event is one of the city's annual events now. It's fixed in the calendar of Dundee, and I congratulate everyone involved in putting this celebration together, including the Dundee Multicultural Association. Well done. Thank you all for coming along, because without you all being here, there is no event, no atmosphere, so thank you for coming out in such numbers. The Pakistan community in Dundee is a significant and notable part of this city's population. It is a well-established part of Dundee's demographic landscape and has been for many, many decades. And I thank you for adding to what makes the city what it is. You are part of Dundee's social, commercial and cultural fabric, and Dundee would not be the same without your contribution to the city. You are Dundonians and part of the city. So have a great celebration. I know it was a couple of days ago, but congratulations on your Independence Day, and thank you for your time. Thank you.
Fantastic, thank you very much. Thank you, Mr. Lord Provost. Your talking is so valuable. I will call and welcome our Consul General of Pakistan, Mr. Rana Samar Javed, in your class. Rana Samar Javed. Thank you, we welcome you, the Consul General of Pakistan, Rana Samar Javed Sahib, we welcome you on behalf of the Dundee Multicultural Association, and we have already honourable guests from the Scottish Parliament, from the local government, And I love to say again, the honourable guest, especially Dr. Ali Saib, he came all the way from Glasgow to here. He is the chairperson of the Muslim Council of Scotland, and there are so many other personalities. Haji Saab is here, I can see, I can't tell so many names, but I will congratulate you, I will say thank you for coming to join us on this beautiful celebration event of Independence Day of Pakistan. No, I'm waiting on only the chief guest of this program, which is Mr. John Sweeney, who is First Minister of Scotland. Do you know, this is not an easy thing. I know it's very hard to organize the things. Behind us in there, so many things you need to do it. But this is only can be happen with the support of my team including Mr. Naeem Ahmed, Mr. Razak Ahmed, and we have Tahir Mahmood, we have Amir, we have all the team, Rana, Naveed Sahib. Without their help, it's not possible. So I will say, clap for the Dundee Particular Association. Now, waiting on the honourable, she's confirmed, the COCOM, she is Minister for the Equalities. She's coming all the way from Glasgow to here. Now I will call upon our MSP, Mr. Joe Fitzpatrick, to come and say something for the people.
Thanks so much, Kaiser, and thanks to the Dundee Multicultural Society for inviting me along to help join you celebrating Pakistan's Independence Day. Unlike the others, I would love to have a go at singing, but as you can hear, I'm just recovering from a bit of a cold, and so unfortunately I won't be able to let you hear my dulcet tones. But it is great to be able to join you, and the performances so far have been incredible, and so well done to all the folk who have already taken part and will be taking part later to make sure this is a real celebration. But thanks also to Kaiser and the team who have put obviously a huge amount of work into making today able to go ahead, and it's such a success. I don't think I've been to an event here where the sound has been so good, Kaiser, so whoever is responsible for that, well done. That's one of the big challenges in a hall like this. Like Shona, I want to say a couple of words about the events unfolding in northern Pakistan and Kashmir. There may very well be many people in Dundee who have friends and family and loved ones who they are concerned about, and as Shona said, our thoughts absolutely are with you. I hope the world manages to step up and provide Pakistan with support to do what best they can to support the people in that area in this horrible time. But it is a celebration today, and Kaiser mentioned how independence was a blessing, I think was the word that Kaiser said. I would say that independence is a right, and it's absolutely right that Pakistan has its independence. Obviously, as a member of the SNP, I'm campaigning for Scotland to gain that right too. It's something we have to earn, it's something we have to work for. It's up to the people of Scotland to decide when the time is right for Scotland to become an independent state and join Pakistan on the world stage. I'm not going to come to an event like this celebrating the independence of Pakistan and not mention another country that absolutely has the right to self-determination and independence. Our colleagues, our friends in Palestine are suffering. The horrors which are unfolding in Gaza and the West Bank must end. The genocide needs to stop. It is right that now at last the UK government is talking about recognising the state of Palestine, and that will be a good thing, particularly if it's the ripples across the world, and particularly if that then comes with the normal support that you would expect to give to a sovereign state facing an aggressor. We've done it against Russia in support of Ukraine, and the world needs to step up and support Palestine in the support and its right to self-determination. The genocide needs to end, the occupation needs to end, and Palestine needs to join the rest of the world. And I hope that Scotland eventually manages to join Palestine, Pakistan, and other nations of the world. I truly believe that if all the countries in the world make an effort to work together, we can make a peaceful world. And I know I'm not a religious person, but I know that's what being a Muslim is all about. It's all about peace. It's all about bringing people together. So, Shona talked a little bit about her time as the MSP. Shona's been the MSP since 1999. I was elected in 1999 as a local councillor in the Finch area, and it's been a huge privilege to represent the people of Dundee and this community through all those years. And I want to take this opportunity as someone who's also not standing in the Scottish Parliament next year to thank you all for your support through all those years as a local councillor and then as the member of the Scottish Parliament for Dundee City West. It's been a huge privilege, and like Shona, I won't be going away. I'll continue to be a friend of the community, and I will continue to do what I can to support the aims of world peace and making sure that our friends, our colleagues, particularly in our twin city, Nablus, are part of a world that respects all lives, not just some lives. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you, Dr. Patrick. Words and feelings by Mr. Joe Fitzpatrick. He's our MSP for a long, long time. Again, this is an honour for Dundee that we have two MSPs, two Westministers, parliamentarians. We have two cabinet secretary today in this event, and the honour is we are going to have a First Minister of Scotland. Why they are here, or why we are here? We are in Scotland, we are celebrating the happiness of independence of Pakistan. We are happy, you know, when you are happy, our holy book says, the old people, the wise people said, when you have a blessing, you have a nema, just celebrate it, just enjoy it. There's a different way of celebration, we are doing it. So this is a celebration of Pakistan. And if this is a celebration of Pakistan, you have seen all over the UK, you have seen in the Manchester, you have seen in the Birmingham, you have seen all the big cities where the thousands of the Pakistanis are there. They are enjoying in their own style, but we are enjoying in our own style. But we are very happy from our heart because we are proud to be Pakistani. We can't say we are not Pakistani. We are proud to be Pakistani. We might have some conflicts or maybe the difference of opinion, but end of the day, how could you forget your mom, your mother, the country which brought you up here? You cannot. So now I will call the name of the country, and your name, your chanting, your nara will tell me that we are very happy to celebrate in Dundee. And we need to tell Rana Samar Javed that Rana Sahib, we love Pakistan. The Pakistan is our heart. The Pakistan is our blood. We cannot forget that. We are always, our heart beating is with the Pakistan. Now get you ready for it, okay? So Pakistan, Zindabad is only two words. Zindabad. Heather is very simple. Zindabad. Zindabad. So simple. Pakistan. Zindabad. So again. Pakistan. Zindabad. Pakistan. Zindabad. Pakistan. Zindabad. Yes. Like Zindabad. It's not like Zindabad. Zindabad. That's the power. That's the power.
Live forever.
So, okay, Pakistan forever. We are here. So we love Scotland, we love Pakistan, we respect all our honourable guests. Again, I cannot, there are so many sponsors are here. Shazan Sahib is here, Hassan Sahib is here, my honourable Sayyid Sharif Sahib is here, and other families from 4 Aberdeen I can see. I could say only on behalf of my team, thank you very much. This is the celebration. When you need me, I don't want to say, you scratch my back. No. This is all about the caring and sharing. If you are here tomorrow, I might be there. If you're not here, what do you expect from me? And I always said, Bill, I always said, Javed, that first deserve, then desire. Believe you me, first deserve. Do you deserve for it? Then desire. Look, the people say, what did Pakistan give us? What did they give us? Why do we call Pakistan? I'm not going back to Pakistan. Why not? Where did you come from? We are here. The Pakistani constitution gives you the authority to have a dual nationality. And we are blessed by the country. And this, we are here for celebration of Pakistan. We are celebrating the sacrifice of the people who give their lives, their wealth, so many things. After so many sacrifices, we got the Pakistan on the name of, you know that, on the name of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And Pakistan is our country. We love here. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and all the way honourable guests, we are celebrating Pakistan Independence Day. There are so many people. They must have their own commitments. We don't mind. They have the right to enjoy that. But we are here. Thank you very much for your precious time to come up here and share your time. We're going to have, the today plan is, we have a bagpiper, we have a Bonar performance here, cultural performance here. We will have a very good food today. We will have a very well-known legend Qawwali later on. We will enjoy it. I know there's some guests. Kokam just texted me, Kokam Stewart, they are on the way, they're stuck in the traffic, they are on their way, they're coming, by the way. So no, I will, without any delay, I will call upon my honourable Consul General of Pakistan, Rana Samar Javed. Please come up here and tell us, what do you think, what do you say about Pakistan, what do you think about Scottish Pakistan? Rana Samar Javed, your thoughts.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Distinguished Member of Parliament, MSPs, ladies and gentlemen, Assalamu alaikum and very good afternoon. It is a great honor and privilege for me to be here today to mark the 79th Independence Day of Islamic Republic of Pakistan. Let me at the outset convey my sincerest gratitude and congratulations to you on this day. I thank the Dundee Multicultural Association for hosting the wonderful event, and I deeply appreciate the presence of esteemed guests who have joined us in celebrating this significant day. Ladies and gentlemen, on 14th August 1947, Pakistan emerged on the world map as a sovereign state. This was the result of the visionary leadership of Qaeda Muhammad Ali Jinnah and the tireless efforts of millions who believed in the promise of freedom, dignity and self-determination. This day is not only a reminder of our past sacrifices, but also a call to continue striving for justice, inclusion and progress. As we celebrate this day today, I would like to take a moment to recognize the Pakistani diaspora here in Dundee and across Scotland. This community has been an integral part of Scottish society for decades, contributing with dedication and hard work in areas such as business, healthcare, education, civil service, and community development. Their efforts not only enrich local communities but also serve to strengthen the enduring relationship between Pakistan and the United Kingdom. Ladies and gentlemen, the people-to-people ties fostered by our diaspora have laid the groundwork for greater understanding and cooperation between Pakistan and Scotland, foundations upon which strong bilateral relations are built. We remain optimistic that ongoing government-to-government engagements, including the Trade Framework Agreement, which has been recently concluded between Pakistan and UK, will lead to increased investment, sustainable economic growth, and expanded collaboration across a range of sectors. Pakistan is a peace-loving country. We have made enormous sacrifices in fight against terrorism and continue to stand firmly against all forms of extremism and violence. Our commitment to regional and global peace remains steadfast. However, let me also state clearly that if our sovereignty is ever compromised, Pakistan reserves the right to respond in an appropriate and measured manner to protect its national interests. As we celebrate our independence, this time we also honor the victory of Marka-e-Haq and the unwavering sacrifices of our armed forces whose courage continues to safeguard our sovereignty and national dignity. You must be aware that in May we had the challenge from Indian aggression, and our armed forces and our nation, they stood in unison and defeated the aggressor. So At this point in time, when we celebrate our independence, our heart also go out to those who have rendered sacrifices and have embraced Shahada in this cause. Ladies and gentlemen, today is ultimately a day of joy and pride. It is a celebration of our identity, our resilience, and our aspirations. It is also a time to thank our friends and partners here in Scotland for their continued support and goodwill. To the Pakistani community, I say thank you for representing our nation with pride and honor. To our Scottish friends, thank you for your friendship and your presence here today. Pakistan Zindabad. Long live Pakistan Scottish friendship. I thank you all. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Consul General Rana Samar Javed. While Rana Samar Javed was doing speech, our honourable guest, the most respectable First Minister of Scotland, John Swinney, arrived, and we welcome on behalf of the Dundee Pakistani community, on the behalf of the Dundee Multicultural Association, and the honourable from my sponsors, from my donors, from my Pakistani community, we welcome you, John Swinney, in this 78th celebration Independence Day of Pakistan. No, because the John Swinney, the seats has been full now. The decorum is, we are going to play the national anthem for the respect of the national anthem, which is only 1 minute. Everybody will stand up, and then later on we'll continue. So let's play the national anthem of Pakistan. This was the national anthem of Pakistan, so Pakistan is forever.
Yes, ladies and gents. I want to see you all clapping along. Unison anthem. I want to see those hands up nice and high. We're here to celebrate Pakistan's independence today. You ready? you tonight. Alright, you ready? Alright, drummers, let's break it down. You know the words. I wanna hear you sing along. We're gonna sing along to this is how we do it. One, two, three, let's go!
Make some noise for yourselves.
We're gonna go straight to the next tune. We're gonna keep it going.
I'm sure you're gonna like this one.
Ladies and gents, I want to see those hands up nice and high. I want to see you clapping along. Clap, 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 clap. Go. Once again. One, two, three, yeah. Let's try and keep that energy coming. Ladies and gents, make some noise for our paper, everyone. Once again, ladies and gents, you ready? One, two, three, go!
That's right, we're just getting warmed up.
My drummers, take it away. Let's break it down. Once again. Give yourselves a massive round of applause. So once again, we are Unison Anthems, and thank you so much for having us, but we're going to be keeping you entertained for the next 30 minutes or so. So Unison Anthems, we believe, is a reflection of what modern Scotland actually looks like. All of us are very, very lucky to be born, brought up in Scotland, learn all these amazing instruments, and we've all come together to create something that's truly different that Scotland's never seen before, but still what we feel represents us. So we're going to switch up the vibe in the next couple of tracks. We're going to make it a bit Desi. So if you're Desi and you're proud, make some noise. I think you can do a bit better than that. If you're Desi, make some noise. Right, so before we get into our next track, I want everyone to get up off their seats. I want everyone standing on this next track. Don't be shy. And we're going to go a bit like this, yeah? Get yourselves up. Start twisting those leg bones. I think you're going to like this one, yeah? I'm still seeing a lot of people sitting down. Get yourselves up. Come on. I want to see you clap along. More energy. I want to see you twisting those leg bones. I want to see some moving up. Singing along. So what you want you to do is go ballet, 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 ballet. Don't be shy, I want to hear it. Come on, you can do a bit better than that. Shout out to my guys in the back. Keep that energy. Once again. One. Make some noise for yourselves. So unfortunately time is ticking away, so we're going to get into our last track of the night. But we want to see everyone getting involved, so I want to see those hands up nice and high. I want to see you clapping along, and we're going to do it a bit like this. Ladies and gents, I want to see some energy. I want to see you clapping along. You ready? Don't you know? I want to see those hands up nice and high. One step
Make some noise for yourselves. Right. Unfortunately, that's all the time we have, so it's been an absolute pleasure entertaining you. Hopefully we'll see you at an event very, very soon, and thank you so much for having us. Thank you very much.
We are very honoured, we are very pleased that we have First Minister John Sweeney with us today, celebrating 78th Independence Day of Pakistan. Without saying a lot of words, we are very happy, and I would like to invite First Minister John Sweeney to come on the stage and tell us about your feelings, how do you feel, and how do you like so far, what do you want to say? John Sweeney, with your class.
Assalamu alaikum. La Provost, Consul General, ladies and gentlemen, it's a huge pleasure to be with you today, and thank you to the Dundee Multicultural Association for inviting me to come along to this celebration of the 78th anniversary of the independence of Pakistan, and it's a delight as First Minister to be here and to share this very special moment with you. I'm delighted to be joined by Co-Cap Stewart, the Minister in my government for Equalities, and who works so hard to make sure that all of our communities work together within Scotland. I'm delighted also to be joined by a number of my colleagues, Stephen Gethins, the MP for Dundee East, for Arbroath and Broughty Ferry, I should say, and Joe Fitzpatrick, the MSP for Dundee West, Councillor Mark Flynn, the Leader of the Council, and Councillor Heather Anderson, and many other colleagues. So thank you for the opportunity to be here today. What I would like to say to you today has essentially been the point has just been made for me by unison anthems. Because in that wonderful, uplifting, enriching, full of life performance, some of the traditional cultural identity of Scotland was fused together with the traditional cultural identity of Pakistan, and it works together. It sits happily together. It's entertaining. It's entertaining. Makes us feel joyful. Makes us feel happy. It makes us feel as one. So that essentially is what I want to say to you today as First Minister. Something I felt about the Pakistani community in not just the city of Dundee, but also in my own constituency, just adjacent to the city of Dundee and Perthshire and the communities I represent. The Pakistani community has made a huge contribution to our local society and is very much part of our local society. And the performance we've just heard from Unison Anthems essentially gives one aspect of that. It brings together the traditional fabric of our tartan with the pipes, but also the drums of Pakistan and the music of Pakistan, the music of Scotland, some of our music as well, into the bargain, to add some variety. But it was a fusion of our cultural identities and our activities. That's where we should be at this moment in our society today. Our society is racked by far too much division and conflict. We are experiencing it across the world. We are seeing the horrors that are going on in Gaza, which trouble us, and we must have an end to the horror that's been inflicted on the people of Palestine immediately in Gaza. We must have that to bring peace. We must have a two-state solution that allows the Palestinian people to live in peace and safety alongside the people of Israel. That is what we need to have. Communities living side by side in peace and in harmony. And that is what I want to achieve for Scotland and bringing people together. And there are so many good examples in this great city of Dundee about how the Pakistani community makes its contribution to our community and is embraced and welcomed as part of our community here in the city of Dundee. Whether that's in the field of commerce, where there is so much business activity undertaken by the Pakistani community in Dundee, or whether that's in medical science and in clinical activity, where the Pakistani community contributes so significantly to the delivery of health and social care within all of our hospitals and care settings within the city. Or whether that's about the work in relation to community cohesion, where we are bringing communities together, and the Dundee Multicultural Association has such a long and distinguished history in bringing people together. Or whether that's in the field of education, where our schools are places that bring young people together, bring teachers together from all of their backgrounds, and together they work to create harmonious communities where young people can achieve their full potential. So my message to you today, embodied in what Unison Anthems have just played for us, is that you can rely on me, my SNP government, to do all that we can to bring people together, to create harmony, to create unity, to create cohesion within our communities. Because if we do that, we will be far stronger as a consequence. So, to each and every one of you who are here today to celebrate the significant milestone in the history of Pakistan, the 78th anniversary of the independence of Pakistan, I extend my warmest congratulations, my warmest wishes to Pakistan. I express them to the Consul General as the representative of the Pakistani government here in Scotland. He is a much valued part of our consular community here in Scotland and plays an active role in representing the interests of Pakistan and working with us in the Scottish Government to bring people from Scotland and Pakistan together to work collaboratively together. So the Consul General expressed to him formally the warmest wishes of the Scottish Government on the 78th anniversary of Pakistan's independence. I look forward to the celebration of that event this afternoon. I express my congratulations and warmest wishes to everybody here today and pledge myself and my government to do all that we can to make sure that Scotland and Pakistan work together for harmony and for cohesion, and that will be reflected in our communities here in Dundee and right across Scotland. Thank you very much.
Very strong, that was a fantastic work happening among the communities, and we are doing that. We are so honoured, we are so pleased. That was fantastic speech, fantastic word for the Scottish people, for the Pakistani people. So Pakistan, no. The First Minister is with us. Tell them how much love we have for Pakistan. So Pakistan, if I say, we are proud to be Scottish by the way, if I say Scotland, Pakistan, Scotland, excellent. Now there are two awards. One award will be given by the First Minister. I will call upon Mr. Joe Fitzpatrick for his extraordinary services for their ages and ages of long years. So I will call, please, Joe Fitzpatrick, take your award for the Look at that side. And please come on, my dear team. Dear teams, come on the stage, please. And your guys are telling that we are very happy.
Look here, please. Second.
Are we happy? Yes. So thank you, Joe Fitzpatrick. Thanks for coming. Now the second award I will announce. That's we inspired by the people. We are always talking about our future. So our youth from us, when they do some remarkable things in their life, they become our idol. We have one idol girl today with us, and her name is Alisha Ahmed Naveed. She is the name of the Pakistan netball goal shooter. Alisha Amar Naveed is a rising star in Pakistani netball, representing the nation as a goal shooter in the Pakistani nation netball team. She done a lot of achievement. I know, Alisha, you sent me a long story, long paragraph to read it. But we all honestly, not only being a Pakistani, being a Scottish, we are proud of you. Alisha, where you are, just come on the guys, and we'll clap for you, and we'll honor you, Alisha. Alisha is there, your club will come, we are happy, we're proud of her. As the club is out, she's our proud. She's born out of here. She represents Pakistan, so many achievements, so many awards.
You guys look here, please.
Love it. So Alisha, we're proud of you. You've been champion. You have a lot of trophies, lot of medals for Pakistan netball, and honestly, we always appreciate. And you are the role model for the new youth, telling the girls, come and join sports, come and not pronounce the name of the Pakistan, even you highlighting the name of the Scotland. No, this is the time for the Pakistani cake cutting, and this is 78th cake cutting ceremony. And I will invite. We are here, John Sweeney, and I will call Coca, please come on the street with us. And CJ, please, Samajaved, you come on the base. Mark Rose, please. Joe, please. And Stephen, please. Mark Lane, I know you're a tall man, if you stand in the back, please. I welcome all of you here today. Are you happy with the Pakistan now? Somebody, could you play, are you going to sing a Temple Pakistan award? It's not yet. Your crowds will be telling us, Dil, Pakistan, ja, Pakistan, Dil, all equal, look at that, you're clapping, keep clapping, there's a celebration of Pakistan. Have a seat. John, you stay here, please follow me there, and the rest of the people. We love to make, you know, everybody wants. We're not talking about TikTok, we're talking about the selfies, we're talking about our memories. So first we'll say here, we are going to have a group photo from the Multicultural Association. Do you believe these people deserve for the club here?
Thank you.
Thank you everybody. Again, on behalf of all, I especially appreciate and thank you my all sponsors. Amin Food Specially, the Kashmiri, Patties, and the Fire Takeaway, and all the names, I could take the names. Whoever sponsored us, we really appreciate that. Thank you very much for your support in this event. All the other, we do have a guest from Edinburgh, the respected Dr. What's the name, Doctor?
Okay.
I will say, that's why I want to know there are so many doctors here. But I want to say the name of one doctor. He came all the way from Glasgow to here. He is the president of the Minhajul Quran International, and his name is Dr. Khalid Mahmood. Clap for him. So everyone, thank you very much for coming along all the way. Yes. So, no other request. My food guy, please get the food ready on the table and start serving 3:30. We are very on time, and I'm quite pleased with that. We are not missing anything, and we've done the cake, we've done everything. All the sponsors, First Minister John Sweeney, we are very happy. Honestly, we are very pleased. Lord Jim, Bill, we are very happy. Thank you very much, Kokab. Before they are serving the food, Kokab Stewart is a Minister for Equality. Do you know what? She's the first Asian lady in the Scottish Parliament. When I see her, that encourages me. When the people from the ethnic minority see her, that's the role model, inspiring personality. And I would love to say thank you, not only on the Kokab, I will thank you to my sister Shazia, she came all the way from Glasgow. My sister Tahmina, she came all the way from Edinburgh. There were a lot of names. No, while they serve the food, I would request our Minister for Equalities, Kokab Stewart, in your clubs, come and say something. Kokab, please.
Assalamu alaikum, everyone. Dundee, you are looking absolutely awesome. It is the sunniest place in the whole world, never mind Scotland. And Mubarak for Independence Day. I was born in Pakistan. A lot of people think that I wasn't, and I'm very proud of the fact that I came to this country when I was very small. I arrived in Scotland when I was 16, and I have never had to choose between being Scottish or being Pakistani. It is perfectly possible to be both things at the same time and to be proud and embrace our cultural heritage from both aspects. So well done to all of you. I was at another event in Glasgow celebrating Independence Day, and I thought the irony, and I can't let the platform pass me by, of when I'm turning up celebrating the independence of other countries, of Pakistan, which, you know, went through the turmoil of partition, we cannot forget that, and has turned from a fledgling nation with full control of its resources as a free and democratic country that can invest in its economy, it can invest in its education, it can invest in its culture. And it is, you know, the Pakistani diaspora that is around the world, and very precious here in Scotland, of course, the most precious, but actually across the world. Part and parcel of the fabric of every country that we are in, and I am part of that. I'm also very, very proud of the fact that I stand before you as a Pakistani Scot at the heart of the Scottish Government as the first female Muslim Asian woman to be elected to the Scottish Parliament in 2021, some would say late in the coming, but we never give up, and then to be the first female Muslim Pakistani in the Scottish Government as well. And that's something that I'm really proud of, that I've done that on the back of my communities, all the wonderful, diverse communities that we have in Scotland. And now, honestly, it's such a privilege to make sure that that hard-won cohesion, that we pursue that, and we nurture it, and we cherish it, so that when we are under attack, when we are facing challenges, we stand together, united. And here we are celebrating the independence of one nation, and you wouldn't blame me for saying that hopefully one day there will be another independent nation as well. So on that note, I'm going to bring my remarks to a close, but I can't not by finishing. I always finish on a subject that's very dear to my heart, and that is the children. And for those of you who might get the reference, children are our future, not only just according to Whitney Houston, but actually to all of us. And there are so many children in this room today, and an investment in education is just so important, not only in tackling child poverty in this country by making sure that we have a world-class education system, but also a wee reminder that Pakistan is one of the 4 strategic partner countries of the Scottish Government, and the Scottish Government funds the British Council to have women, especially women and girls from deprived backgrounds in Pakistan, to provide them with a scholarship programme to put them through undergraduate, postgraduate degrees from the most deprived communities in Pakistan. And so far, over the last 10 years, there have been just under 2,000 extra women graduates. So that is an investment that we are incredibly proud of. So to all the children in the room, embrace your heritage, embrace every aspect of you, because you are wonderful, you are part and parcel of this country, and your ambitions and your talents and everything else about you, we want that, we need it. Be happy, be joyful, and celebrate everything that we have on this Independence Day. Thank you, everyone.
And now there's a time, I know the food is coming, I'm going with the schedule. Believe you me, I'm surprising myself. Why I'm coming everything all the time, John? So we're playing all the time. That's what it's meant to be. It's meant to be. Pakistani, are we Pakistani? Do we feel proud? Do we feel proud? We love. Do you know what? Some people say, I don't want to tell you what my nationality is. And when the people look at your faces, they ask you, John, only one question, which is, what are you famous? As a Dundee, what are you famous? Where are you from? Which I normally say I'm from Scotland. And this is, you're not Scottish. We are Pakistan. We are proud to be Pakistani, and we are proud to be Scottish. We are talking about all here about the Scotland, we are talking about here about the freedom, independence. Independence is coming. And independence is natural. You can't hold that. You can't hold it. This is a blessing. This is a blessing. Over 96 countries they've got independence. There are certain reasons. Ask that person who is in the prison. Forget about that person who's in prison. You tell me, if I take a moment from you for the next 30 minutes, how would you feel it? Is that called freedom? You looks like you are here. Oh my God, you are missing something. Any kind of restriction, if that be imposed on you, then you will feel the importance of the freedom. And we are so blessed. We are in the beautiful country of the world, which is Scotland. The natural resources in Scotland. Same, I was very happy when I look into the people, the honourable guests, when they have the green ties on. I said, they know the colour scheme of Pakistan. They know why we're talking about the green and white. We are devastated because of the flood in the northern Pakistan. We are sad. But we are enjoying the blessing of the freedom and independence. No, everyone. When I say Pakistan, you will say Zindabad. And if I say all of us here, Pakistan, Zindabad. I've been talking for the last 2 hours continuously. I had water. Steve gave me that. Okay, you need water. Do you need need a water or do you need an energy drink? So the Pakistan. Oh, is it my kid? Abu Bakr, Hussein, I can hear it. Would you believe that my son are doing the iron flags? They are setting up all night with me to setting up all this for you. They are only 5, 6, 7, that's it. Clap for them. And so then they said, Daddy, what are you doing? What is this all about? And I said, son, do you know what this was? This is about the country, this is about the Pakistan, this is about the independence, this is about the 14th of August. Who's gonna tell them? You. We are here to tell them what is all about the Pakistan. We are here to tell them what is all about the independence. We are here to tell them what is the importance of the freedom. What is the importance of the liberty. So we are there. So thank you very much for everyone. I know John will leave about 4 o'clock. Most of the guests will leave about 4 o'clock. They have their own schedule. I'm again on behalf of Pakistani community, John. We are pleased and we are say thank you. And Rana Samar Javed, you are our proud of Pakistan. You are executive of Pakistan. You are representing Pakistan, Consul General of Pakistan. We are very happy you are here and we are celebrating. This is the event we will recall our fortunation, what we are doing, what we have done, what we are expecting you to do in the future. So Pakistan, no. Honestly, if I say Kokab, she's a loudspeaker, like she can only speak like Zindabad. So all of you. So the Pakistan, as our ladies are louder than men, is that?
That's a good thing.
Yes, Haji Saab is here from the Central Mosque. We are all the representatives from the different mosques, from the different charities, from the business community. We have sponsors, we have loving people, loving families here. And we are always here for the community. Whenever you need me, we will be there. And we are expecting when we need you, you will be standing right beside us. So this is what it's not what the give and take. This is what the care and share, I will say. So the Pakistan, Pakistan. I will ask my photographer, video man, when I will say Pakistan, your hand will be there, and that photo will be spread all over the world with your hands. Okay, so the Pakistan, everyone is there. Watch all hands up. Hands, there's no flag raising, but your hands on your flags. Hands for Pakistan. Pakistan! Pakistan! Scotland! Scotland! I love you all. Now is the time. All the honourable guests, please go on your chair, have a seat, and get ready for your food. Thank you very much. God bless you.
खुशबू
अल्हम्दुलिल्लाह कि तू मेरे मोहम्मद का खुदा है। ज़वाल दे मुझे सिर्फ तू इतना कमाल दे, मुझे अपनी राह में डाल दे कि ज़माना मेरी मिसाल दे। मेरी सांस में तेरा जिक्र हो, मेरे जहन में तेरी फिक्र हो, मेरी सांस में तेरा जिक्र हो, तेरा खौफ मेरी नजात हो, सभी खौफ दिल से निकाल दे, सभी खौफ दिल से निकाल दे। तेरी बारगाह में खुदा मेरी रोज़ो शब है यही दुआ, तू रहीम है तू करीम है, हमें मुश्किलों से निकाल दे। अल्लाहू 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 बना देता है, तू जो हर हाल नई शान दिखा देता है, तू जो हर हाल नई शान दिखा देता है, दीदारे शौक को हैरान बना देता है, दीदारे शौक को हैरान बना देता है। डाली डाली तेरी तकलीफ के गुण गाती है, डाली डाली तेरी तकलीफ के गुण गाती न थे आसमां जब न था चांद सूरज न थे आसमां जब न था ये ज़मीं जब न थी ये जहां जब न था ये ज़मीं जब न थी ये जहां जब न था चांद सूरज न थे आसमां जब न था चांद सूरज न थे आसमां जब न था राज़ हक़ भी किसी पर आया जब न था राज़ हक़ भी किसी पर आया जब न था जब न था कुछ यहाँ जब न था कुछ यहाँ जब न था कुछ यहाँ था मगर तू ही तू अल्लाह अल्लाह मुस्तफा मेरा जी मेरा तक मुस्तफा जमना माबूदो बंदे में पर्दा रहा जमना माबूदो बंदे में पर्दा रहा तब मलाइक ने हजरत से झुक कर कहा तब मलाइक ने हजरत से झुक कर कहा वो सारी मखलूक में वो सारी मखलूक में हक नुमा दूंगी तू मदीने जाने का जिस दम इरादा मैंने किया वो हंसता खेलता काफिले के साथ चला सुबह के पाँव में कांटे उठा के बैठा था वो पास आकर सालार काफिले लेता वहाँ सर के बल चलो के रास्ते का तो कांटा भी फूल है जब साल के करीब महीने पहुँचे साल के करीब महीने पहुँच गए जितने में आशिकों के सफीने पहुँच गए जितने में आशिकों के सफीने पहुँच गए प्यासे थे एक साल के पीने पहुँच गए प्यासे थे एक साल के पीने पहुँच गए बढ़ते हुए जरूर मदीने पहुँच गए नदियों की एक बहता मदीने में नदियों की एक बहता मदीने मैं खुद किए देते, हाँ वो भी करेंगे। ये जो हल्का हल्का जो ग्लासगो से तशरीफ लाए और आपके साथ जो बैठे हुए भी भाई तो इनकी फरमाइश पे बेदम वारसी का कलाम पेश करें आपके सामने।
उजाला कर लिया मैंने जब आंखें बंद की उनका नजारा कर लिया मेरी कुफरे मोहब्बत पर ना कर तनकीद ना से कोई तो बात देखी थी जो सजदा कर लिया तो बेखुद किए देते हैं बेखुद किए देते हैं अंदाज ही जवाना बेखुद किए देते हैं अंदाज ही जवाना बेखुद किए दर्शन हो नजराने का नजराना नजराने का नजराना दर्शन का तो दर्शन हो नजराने का नजराना दर्शन का तो दर्शन हो नजराने का नजराना बेगम मेरी किस्मत में सजदे हैं इसी दर के बेगम मेरी किस्मत में सजदे हैं इसी दर के बेगम मेरी किस्मत में सजदे हैं इसी दर के छूटा है न छूटेगा छूटा है न छूटेगा संगे दर जाना संगे दर जाना छूटा छूटेगा संगे दर जाना छूटेगा संगे तुम्हें दिल की भूल जानी पड़ेगी तुम्हें दिल की भूल जानी पड़ेगी मोहब्बत की राहों में आकर तुम्हें मोहब्बत की राहों में आकर तुम्हें तड़पने पे रहना फिर तुम हंसोगे तड़पने पे रहना फिर तुम हंसोगे कभी दिल किसी से लगा तड़पने पे रहना फिर तुम हंसोगे कभी दिल किसी से लगा रहना फिर तुम हंसोगे कभी दिल किसी से खुदा के लिए छोड़ दो ये पर्दा खुदा के लिए छोड़ दो ये पर्दा छोड़ दो ये पर्दा छोड़ दो ये पर्दा छोड़ दो ये पर्दा खुदा के लिए छोड़ दो ये पर्दा खुदा के लिए छोड़ दो ये पर्दा कह आज हम तुम नहीं घर कोई कह आज हम तुम नहीं घर कोई शबे वस्ल की है हिजाब इस कदर क्यों शबे वस्ल की है हिजाब इस कदर क्यों जरा रुख से यहाँ चलूंगा शबे वस्ल की है हिजाब इस कदर क्यों जरा रुख से यहाँ चलूंगा वफाओं की हमसे तवक्को नहीं है वफाओं की हमसे तवक्को नहीं
तुम्हारा ये सब के फूलों पर रंगो आप तुमसे है
चमन के फूलों पर रंगो आप तुमसे है
ज़मीं का हर जर्रा आफताब तुमसे है
ज़मीन का हर जर्रा आफताब तुमसे है
ये फज़ा तुम्हारी है पल तुम्हारे हैं
ये फिजा तुम्हारी है पैरोवर तुम्हारे हैं कहता शाह के ये जाने गुजर तुम्हारे हैं ये वतन तुम्हारा है तुम पास वाइस के ये चमन तुम्हारा है तुम मकास के
ज़मीं की मिट्टी में
खून है शहीदों का इस ज़मीन की मिट्टी में खून है शहीदों का
अर्ज़ पाक मंज़र है
कौम की उम्मीदों का अर्ज़ पाक मरकज़ है कौम की उम्मीदों का नस्ल सब्त को अपना मीर ताल वायानो मीर ताल वायानो खुद के अंधेरों में अपना आप पहचानो ये वतन तुम्हारा है तुम पास वाइस के ये जंगल तुम्हारा है तुम नगमाइस के
है वतन प्यारे वतन है वतन प्यारे वतन पाक वतन है मेरे प्यारे वतन है वतन प्यारे वतन पाक वतन है मेरे प्यारे वतन है वतन जी कैसे भाई यार इतने थके हुए हम लोग लाल मेरी